Hi everyone, it is Friday the 23rd of March and I've just sat down at the computer. I've been home for a little while. I dropped the boy off to preschool as usual this morning and I've basically just been doing a load of tidying. It's 10:30 at the moment, so basically I've been tidying for pretty much an hour and a half and I don't even know how I've not achieved more. An hour and a half has just disappeared and I've hardly done anything. There's devastation behind me, but the kitchen's looking pretty clear, so that's good. I've got a load of washing on. I've just made myself a coffee. I'm going through quite a coffee phase at the moment, which I do actually do sometimes. Oh, and I've decided to pair with it a lovely Slimming World Hi-Fi bar, which is, yeah, 3 sins per bar, so that's not too bad out of my 15 sin daily allowance. We won't talk about what happened yesterday sin-wise. It was not good. Anyway, I have just sat down at the computer because I have got some boring adulting to do, like working out money and stuff. So I thought I would quickly check in with you guys and say hello. I can't actually believe that we're approaching the end of the month. And next week is Easter. It just blows my mind. I don't think I mentioned this yesterday, but I did actually have a call from work yesterday and they were a bit panicked because I think, what with it being Easter, quite a few people have taken next week off and something has obviously gone wrong somewhere because now they need cover. So I was only due to do 2 days next week and now I'm doing 4. And I never do 4. So yeah, I'll be working 4 days next week, Monday to Thursday, and then off Friday anyway because of the fact that it's Good Friday. So yeah, that's going to be an experience. The extra money will definitely come in handy. And I suppose it's nice to be wanted. I don't know if they have much choice, to be fair, because I was told if it's not going to be me, then it's going to have to be a temp. So I was the only choice, I guess, other than a temp. So anyway, yeah, it's going to be a long week next week, but I'm looking forward to it. I am up for the challenge of actually doing 4 full days in a row, which I know for those of you people watching this that work full-time, you're like, huh, that's nothing. I know. I used to work full-time. I'm just not used to it anymore, basically. And the house gets in a bigger state enough as it is with me working part-time. So I don't even know what it's going to be looking like next week. Although at least my husband will be off the Friday as well because it's a bank holiday. So maybe we can spend the Friday just cleaning. That sounds like a great plan, doesn't it, for Good Friday? And then the other side of next week, so into like Easter Monday, we're probably going to have my father-in-law here because his operation did go ahead in my usual style. I can't remember if I've mentioned this already. It was due to happen on the 18th of March and it did actually go ahead. So I'm still not sure if he's had a single or a double or a triple heart bypass, but it's a heart bypass essentially. And he is still in hospital at the moment. I think he might be coming out today, which seems really soon because he's not even been in a week, but he seems to be doing really well. So my husband's brother will be looking after him next week, I think, and then we'll be looking after him the week after, and my husband also has that week off work as well. So that's the first week in April. So yeah, life is feeling a bit crazy at the moment, and we only have 2 bedrooms where we are at the moment. And whenever we've had anyone over to stay before, which has generally been my mum if Alex has been poorly, then she's only been here for like a couple of days. We've never had someone for the whole week before. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to cross that bridge when I get to it because I kind of feel like I'm rambling and waffling a bit. So I'm going to do some boring adulting, but I will catch up with you later because I want to show you something, and it's nothing mega exciting, but it was just a little discovery that I made yesterday, and I was a bit like, oh my goodness. And it set off a kind of chain of events of, oh, this could actually be a good thing and quite exciting. So I'm going to leave that teaser there, and I will see you again. For me, it will probably be a couple of hours, but for you, it will be a matter of just a few seconds. Hi, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how rubbish does this look? I didn't even do it in the mirror, I just kind of was messing around whilst I was watching TV and having my lunch. And yeah, this is one of 4 scarves that I've had turn up from Amazon, because silk hair scarves, although I don't actually think this is silk, I think it's satin, but satin or silk hair scarves are supposed to be really good for being very gentle to curly hair, or just hair in general actually, not making it too frizzy. And the idea being, you put your hair up at night, not like this, something a little bit more involved, and you sleep on that, and it's just supposed to preserve no frizz and good curls. So that is what I'm going to be putting to the test, and I think it's going to be hilarious. I can't imagine being able to sleep with anything on my head, but we'll see. But I was just having a bit of a mess around, and this is what I ended up doing, and I kind of can't decide if I can get away with it or not. On the one hand, it's kind of cute, and then on the other hand, I'm like, oh, I don't know actually. I mean, I'm not sure if I would go out like this, to be fair. But for bimbling around the house, it's okay, isn't it? Anyway, that's not actually what I was planning to talk about right now. I mentioned earlier on about showing you something and it kind of having this knock-on chain of events situation. But in order to be able to do this, I need to rest you down somewhere. So just bear with me a second. Okay. I think that's gonna work. That's not bad actually. I think everything's level. Good old GorillaPod. Before I get into the thing that I was going to show you, I said it was a pack of 4 and I do actually have the other 3 with me, so I'll just quickly show you those first if you would like to see them. So this is like a kind of dotty blue one, which I thought kind of went with what I was wearing. Not all of them are nice. They come in a 4-pack, and there's like at least 1 or 2 in each pack where you're like, actually that's quite nice. And then there's at least 1, if not 2, where you're like, oh, it's not good. So I kind of went with the one that I thought was the most okay, because some of them were truly hideous. So yeah, we've got dotty one. We've got this very bright, feathery thing. I've not taken it out of the packaging yet, but they're big squares. I can't remember the actual dimensions off the top of my head. But yeah, we've got this very bright one, which by the time it's probably folded a bit or whatever I'm going to do with it, it's probably not going to look too bad. This is the questionable one. This is just my taste. You might love it. But we've got this one with these big flowers, I guess, on it, on a black background, which is okay. It's not my first choice of something in the world. I'm not sure if the colours go together all that well. But again, once it's folded up, I'm sure it will probably be okay. And then this is the other one, which I quite like. It's almost like, I don't know, it's like floral and a little bit Asian or something. And that's kind of navy and silver. So those are the other scarves. In terms of the thing that I was wanting to show you, it is in this box. Can anyone guess what it might be? Anyone? So I've shown pictures of one of the things that's inside this box. I don't think I've shown pictures of both. No, I'm not sure. Basically, this box is what my engagement ring originally came in. So this is the same beaten up box, which, how long ago did we get engaged? I think it was like 14 years ago. So it's been around a little while. I've even got the little note that my now husband wrote me at the time that he proposed, because he was very shy and didn't really want to talk. The box itself is broken, unfortunately. What it is that I want to show you is obviously what's inside. So I've got my engagement ring and my wedding ring, and as I'm pretty sure I've mentioned at some point, my wedding ring was a custom designed ring. I found a design that I really liked from a US website, and it was going to cost an insane amount of money to get it brought over. So in my old job, we dealt with a jewellery company through Employee Long Service Awards, and I basically asked them, did they do commissions? And long story short, they do, and they pretty much recreated it for me. So that's my wedding ring, and this is my rather weighty, huge engagement ring. Now, the reason why I'm showing you these, and I'm just going to put them down for a second, is I wear this ring in probably a lot of my videos. I didn't get it all that long ago. I feel like I got it only sort of the end of last summer. It was when I first went back to work, and this is one of these like wraparound feather rings. The design is the same all the way around, and as you can see, you can adjust it a little bit because my fingers and hands are stupid. They really vary from being fat little sausages to just being really small. And at the moment, my hands are actually really cold. Can you guess where I'm going with this? So I thought to myself, ooh, I'm just going to try these on again because I know for a fact they're too big, which is the main reason why I don't wear these, if you're wondering. They are way too big. But it's been a little while since I tried them on, so I thought to myself, let's just give them another go and see what happens. I can never remember which is the right way round. It's wedding ring first, isn't it? Absolutely no resistance whatsoever. They have got big to the point that there's no way I can wear them, which is really sad. They are unbelievably too big. There's literally no resistance. In fact, here we go, look. They fit that finger much better. And even then, there's not a huge amount of resistance there. So I don't know what that's all about. I don't know whether your fingers get smaller as you get older or what, because I had this, my engagement ring, I had this when I was definitely a lot weightier than I am now, so that I can kind of understand. My wedding ring, however, I lost a ton of weight before we got married, so my fingers should be about the same size. So I've no idea what's happened. But yeah, even my wedding ring is just, if I shook my hand right now, that's just going to fall off. And because of the fact that it is quite an intricate design all the way around, then this can't really be resized unless, of course, you end up with a big blank space somewhere. And that's just a bit depressing, really. Plus, you can only resize by a certain amount anyway, because obviously you then start to lose shape. This has got stones set in it. It's just a disaster waiting to happen. The same kind of goes with my engagement ring. Although this is a plain band, if it was to be resized, you can only again go so much with resizing before it just becomes an impossible mission. So basically what I am now considering is selling these, which I was sad about for a few minutes, and then it dawned on me that I literally haven't worn these in ages, so I can't feel too sentimental about them, and maybe designing something new. Something, and I don't know if this is possible, but something along the lines of this, where it can be adjusted, but something pretty. I've been looking for design ideas online and I haven't found anything yet. Nothing that says, like, this is what I want. So I think I'm probably going to end up going down the commission route again. So, yeah, quite an exciting thing that's happened. Initially, it was quite sad, but actually quite exciting. And if you are curious, Let's just take that ring off again. They could probably do with a bit of a polish actually. So that's what they look like together. I think I've got them the wrong way round actually, haven't I? My engagement ring came from a company called Cool Diamonds, who are based in Hatton Garden, London, which is famous for diamond jewellery. And the wedding ring came from Johnson's Jewellers, johnsonsjewellers.co.uk. They've actually got some really nice unusual wedding bands at the moment, because I did have a look at them, and I'm just waiting for them to come back to me to see if they remember me and if they actually do commissions still. So yeah, quite gutted, but at the same time I'm actually quite excited as to what could be created, because I want to be able to wear something on a daily basis, because I wear this on a daily basis and it's really comfortable. So I think I will be replacing it with just one ring. And I'm kind of thinking something a little bit ornate, like my wedding band, that's going to give me the possibility of a little bit of give for when I get fat sausage fingers in the summer. And then maybe 3 stones in it. So nothing that makes it look like a solitaire kind of engagement ring, like I already have, but something obviously to represent me, my husband, and my little boy was my thinking. Plus, you've also got the trilogy ring as well, which is 3 diamonds, which usually signifies the past, the present, and the future. So that's kind of what I've been cooking up in my head anyway. So if anyone's got any suggestions of good jewellers to look at, websites for, designers to get some inspiration, then let me know, because this was a leaf-inspired design when I found it on an American website. I just really love the idea of something a little bit different. So yeah, there we go. Hi everyone, it is Sunday the 25th of March. Somehow it is 3 o'clock and I have no idea where today went. The clocks went forward last night, which definitely didn't help. I ended up watching a whole film, which doesn't often happen because usually we end up watching films in 2 parts. Just mainly because I get tired and I can't really be bothered to watch the whole thing. We watched the Netflix film Annihilation. Yeah, that's what it's called. It was so good. Totally my cup of tea. Quite sci-fi, quite weird. I really enjoyed that. It's got Natalie Portman in it and she's just beautiful, gorgeous, love her. So yeah, watched that until the end. And then I'd already decided I want to have a bath. So I ended up having a bath until about 10:30 in the evening, which I just don't do that anymore. That's so late. And I suddenly remembered, oh yeah, the clocks are actually changing, aren't they? So may as well technically call it 11:30 right now. And then I didn't wake up. Well, I woke up a few times this morning, thanks to a certain little someone. But yeah, I didn't end up getting out of bed until really late. And I just don't do that anymore. And what are you doing out there, Mr. Squeaky? I don't know if you can hear that. Some really strange squeaky noises going on outside. It's a gorgeous day today, but it is still really cold. So the boys are actually in the back garden at the moment, enjoying the weather whilst we have it. I spent most of this morning into lunchtime today kind of cooking. What have I done today? I have done some meal prep stuff for dinner tonight. I made some Slimming World mini quiches for the first time and they came out so unbelievably cute. So I was really happy with them. And oh yeah, I made my lunch for pretty much the week, I think. I've just made some pasta with bits in it. So been super organised, done some editing. I have responded to comments on YouTube as well because I was a bit behind. And yeah, I have literally just had a shower. And it's 3 o'clock on a Sunday. Oh, and I've done my brows today, which is possibly why they're looking very brow-like. But the thinking is I'm going to spend some time prepping my hair and drying it with the thinking that if I go to bed tonight and really protect them, then I shouldn't need to do too much to them in the morning for when I'm getting ready for work. That is the plan anyway. The new range that I've been using hair care wise is this brand here from Naughty, and they're 97% natural. This is the Wave Hello range that I've been playing with. This is literally the second time. The third time that I've used it, but the second proper time, because the second time I used it, it was on day 2 curls. And this is the Curl Defining Taming Cream. And I only heard about this brand through Instagram, but it is literally just quite a thick cream, as you can hopefully see. But yeah, there's not really much else exciting stuff to report, I don't think. But we are racing towards the end of the month now. Got Easter next week, or this coming week. And now that the clocks have changed as well, hopefully the weather is going to warm up a little bit as well, because looking outside now, it is so beautifully sunny, bright blue skies, and those cute little clouds. Not the massive ones, just the cute little almost cartoony looking clouds. I forgot to put a moisturiser on before I started this process, and my face is kind of crying right now because it desperately needs some moisture. I've nearly run out of that Origins stuff that I've been using that I quite like. So I think I'm going to have to get another one. It was only a small size, it wasn't a full size one. But any other day I felt like trying something different instead. My skin has just been going mega oily. It feels nice because it's really moisturising feeling. When I washed my hair a moment ago in the shower, I also bought their co-wash as well, and I've just used that for the first time. And that just felt like a mega rich, amazing conditioner. So I'm going to use it for as long as it all lasts and just see how it compares to what my hair was like with New Wash, because I do love New Wash. It's amazing, as I'm pretty sure I have told you guys quite a few times, but I have now run out, so I would need to get some more, and it does come over from the States. And I think I'm just about to use the last of this as well, which is going to be very sad. Love this gel. It's so nice. Yeah, that is pretty much all gone now. That's a whole litre. But it's lasted a really long time. I think this is £38 to buy normally, but I won it in a competition, amazingly, when they first launched this size. So I can't work out what that would be per month, because it's lasted about 8 months, I think. And I can see there's bits in there, but I don't think it's going to come out. Maybe I could put some water in here and give it a good shake or something. I'm going to dry my hair. And there it is, pretty much dry. It's still a little bit damp. And from what I can see, I've got this bit of hair that just has dried awkwardly, obviously. It doesn't feel crispy or anything, it just feels soft and well defined. And yes, you've got an apple, haven't you? Right, I'm going to go put some moisturiser on because my face really needs it. So I will catch you later. Bye.
Bye.
I don't think anyone can see you. You're too high up. You're showing everyone your penguins.
Bye.
They're your favourite. Ow.
Hi.
Right, come on then. Hi everyone. It's actually Thursday, I'm now checking the date, 29th of March, and it is 6:30 in the evening. It's really rare for me to actually film any vloggy bits after I have finished work, but because I've done 4 days this week, I just really quickly wanted to hop on and say hello. I have finished the longest work week I've done in years, and it wasn't too bad actually. It was super easy. It's Good Friday tomorrow. I'm off work for the next 4 days. But even though I was working, I did actually manage to pop down the road and get weighed. I've even got my little book right here. And I only lost ½ a pound, which I think, was it last week I lost ½ a pound? Oh no, I lost £1 last week. Oh, well, that makes me feel a little bit better. I think I thought I'd only lost £0.5 last week as well, but I'd actually lost £1. So £0.5 this week, which takes me to yay! Which I'm really, really happy about. I couldn't stay because I literally just abandoned my post for a couple of minutes. But yeah, I have now officially got my 1.5 stone award, which I didn't know existed. I thought it was just like 1 stone, 2 stone, etc. So that was a nice surprise. To be honest, I kind of thought I'd already lost that much though. So it's nice to officially have the certificate, but I thought I had actually lost 1.5 stone already, but at least it's official now. So my weight loss hasn't been too bad the last couple of weeks, but I do feel like I'm due quite a good loss at some point. Oh, actually, I do actually have a ½ stone award there. So it is literally every ½ stone, isn't it? Which is probably quite a good amount to do actually. So half, 1, 1.5. The one time I got slimmer of the week, because let's face it, everyone else is a bit better at losing weight in a week than I am. But slow and steady wins the race. I have done this before. I know what's going to work for me. And yeah, I will not show you the picture of the massive curry that I had at Wetherspoons today. I'll probably insert it over here or something. It was really nice. I didn't actually finish it all though. But I met my mum for lunch today. And yeah, had a massive curry. I was planning on having a salad, but then Mum was like, I'm going to have a curry. So I didn't really need any further excuse. Anyway, it was just a quick update as usual for the monthly highlights. I hope you're all really well. I am not 100% sure what I'm going to upload this weekend. I've not really had much chance to think about YouTube. Not as much as usual because of the fact that I've worked the last 4 days, so I will have to have a think. It's probably going to be the highlights though, I guess, once I've actually edited it, which is always quite a lot more time consuming than I think it's going to be. I will come up with something. Anyway, I'm going to go because my battery light's been flashing this whole time and it's probably going to... Hi everyone, so it is Saturday the 31st of March. Which means it's the end of the month. And I totally forgot to record a vloggy segment yesterday, although in fairness, not really much happened yesterday at all. We were all off because of it being a bank holiday, although I don't work a Friday anyway. And I did some filming. That was yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah, that was yesterday. Yeah, so I did some filming, did some editing, and then my husband went to stay down with his dad for the night, and basically the rest of the day just went to total and utter, because my little boy, who just seems to have had a cough and a cold for what feels like forever, I thought he'd got over his cough, and basically last night he coughed for about an hour and a half. And I couldn't seem to stop him from coughing no matter what I did. It wasn't obviously constantly, it was on and off. But it was just horrible. And then he coughed again at around 11:30 for about half an hour. And then he woke up coughing this morning at about 6:30. So he's not feeling so great right now. They've just actually gone out. They have gone to take the dog to get her coat clipped because she has turned into such a Wookie. She really needs to be clipped, so they'll be back in a bit. They won't be very long, and she'll be left there for a few hours and she'll come back smelling gorgeous and looking fabulous. So I always love it when she's been freshly clipped, because she just is so much better to cuddle. In terms of other stuff that's going on, it's a full moon today, and boy do I know it, the boy is being a little bit challenging, but then it could be because he is actually really tired after last night. I have got a hot water bottle because unfortunately the full moon has also coincided with my time of the month, and it's a bad one. It's a bad month. I have talked on the channel a couple of times about that side of my world, I guess. I know it's not for everyone to talk about this, but yeah, I am struggling this month. I have been quite moody and very emotional, and it just seems to erupt like a volcano. It's not every single month. I'm usually pretty good, I think, anyway. And it's usually a combination of external factors happening, like life stress stuff or whatever, and then something just tips me over the edge and I just go a bit crazy. Hopefully I am over the worst of it now, though. I think yesterday was particularly bad, and I always end up just hurting the people that I love the most. So I do really hate being a woman sometimes. It's a big pain in the bum. Anyway, before we get too deep and meaningful and all that kind of stuff, I've been trying some different curly hair products today, and is it showing up? It always seems like it never really shows up very well on camera, and then I edit and I think, oh no, you can actually see it. But this is 3 different products that yeah, just been put on my radar. So I'll actually show you what they are in a minute. But yeah, I think my hair's come out really nice today. Hopefully it will actually stay like this. I've just got it clipped away for the moment, and oh my goodness, the grey hair situation that I've got going on right now is ridiculous. I don't know what they did differently at the hairdressers the last time I was there, but clearly it wasn't powerful enough or something, because I don't think I've ever seen so many grey hairs in my life. Although, to be fair, there's been a lot going on, so maybe they have just, I don't know, just started to take over or something. I'm just getting more and more of them. Anyway, I will catch up with you again in a little bit, because obviously I want to show you the before and after of what Luna looks like. So she is looking very, very hairy right now, but I'll show you what she looks like when she comes back in a few hours. The very first time we ever had her clipped, they did do it a bit short, and it was just so strange. She looked like a completely different dog. Then the second time, which was the last time, they probably didn't go quite short enough, because she just seemed to go woolly really quickly. So yeah, I cannot wait to see what she comes back looking like, and actually smelling like as well, because I don't know what they do to them at the groomers, but she smells amazing for like days. It's incredible. Anyway, I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. So these are the 3 products that I've used on my hair today, and it is very much thanks to one of you guys in terms of me checking this out. This product in particular. I'm so sorry, I cannot remember the name of the person who private messaged me about this, and I just went to check on my page, and I think once I've responded to something, the message disappears for some reason because I can't find it now. But you very kindly offered to send me a sample of this, and I was really curious about it because it's saying it's a curl hydrating jelly oil, which just really appealed to me. Plus TG are pretty good when it comes to hair care products. So I found these on Feel Unique, I think. They were all in the sale. They were also on 3 for 2. I had a £3.95 pick and mix code to use. So I think I got these like for about £11 for all 3. So yeah, I've got the Screw It jelly oil. I've got the On the Rebound Curl Recall Cream. And then this is, what was this again? Oh yeah, Queen Beach Salt Infused Texture Spray. Just to see how it compares to the Bumble and Bumble stuff. But obviously with it being TG, it all smells really perfumed. But so far, I'm really liking it. I've only used it 2 days now. Yesterday, I used just these 2. And then today, I've used all 3 just to see if it would hold the curl and give it really good definition all day. And yeah, in terms of how it's looking, it's gone like super ringlety curly and really shiny, and it feels nice. From my experience of using just the 2 products yesterday, it responded really well to being reformed after being dampened slightly. So yeah, good discovery. So thank you so much. I am racking my brains to what your name is and I just can't remember. But thank you so much for the person that reached out to me and offered me that sample, because although I couldn't accept it because I still don't have a PO box set up yet, it intrigued me enough to check it out, and then I managed to get it on an amazing deal. And it does look as though it's doing a really nice job. So yeah, really happy. So I'm back again. It's still the last day of the month, but I just wanted to do my little outro really to say that's it for the month. I haven't really been doing much exciting stuff today. I've just been doing a lot of editing. I've encountered a bit of an issue because I take a lot of footage on my mobile phone and I just airdrop it from my phone to the Mac, and for some reason they're not recognising each other and I'm having to email every single file, which is about as tedious as it sounds. So yeah, editing for tomorrow's video is going to take a lot longer than I thought. I don't know why I'm saying tomorrow's video, because it's actually going to be this video in theory, unless it really is proving to take a very long time, in which case I'm not sure what I want to do tomorrow. I'll just have to come up with something. But yeah, my highlights videos always take a long time to edit because there's usually a lot of footage, so it's probably going to be another 2-parter, so I hope that's okay. It's pretty much dinner time now. I think dinner's going to be ready quite soon. And then yeah, it's Easter Sunday tomorrow, 1st of April, which... 1st of April, that's crazy. Absolutely nuts. I really hope April turns out to be a fantastic month. It's looking like it should be. Hopefully the weather will start to improve and it'll warm up a bit and we can get outside a bit more and have more fun. But also, fingers crossed, at the end of April, something super amazing is going to happen, and I cannot wait to share it all with you guys, because this has been months in the making. It's been like, yeah, since like January, basically. So yeah, I can't wait to share it with you. And I guess that will probably conclude it for March. When I look back to the beginning of March and it's snowing, and what weather we've had this month, it's been absolutely all over the place. So I hope you've had a wonderful month, whatever it is that you've been getting up to. Let me know in the comments as usual, because I do love hearing from you. I get to responding to those comments eventually. I know it's not as timely as it used to be, but I do still read all your comments. So don't feel disheartened if I haven't responded, because chances are I will at some point, but I do still read them as soon as they pop up. I just like to be able to take my time and sit down and properly reply to them. And I don't know if you heard, but my little boy just coughed, and he has pretty much coughed on and off all day. So I'm not holding out much hope of how this evening is going to go. I'm going to try and dose him up, I think. Anyway, oh, the dog's come back. She's looking very smart, smelling amazing, so really happy about that. Oh, hello. Are you coming to say goodbye? Oh, you've not been very well, have you, sausage? What kind of a face is that? And in terms of the curly hair situation, I am really happy with it. I think it's looking pretty good. It's not too fluffy at all. I've still got these little grips in my hair that I did mean to take out, but never mind. But it feels soft. It feels really nice actually, and it's still looking really well defined instead of fluffy. So Very happy about that. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap things up here. I hope you're all really well. Have a wonderful, wonderful Easter. Eat as many eggs or whatever as you feel is necessary. I know I'm definitely going to be having something, but I will see you again soon. Bye.